Hello everyone and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. Today, I'm going to be playing some Orzhov discard. So, Orzhov is the color combination of black and white, and discard, well, I'm going to make my opponents discard a bunch of things. Now I say it's Orzhov, but we are splashing red for Tybalt, so the flip side of Valki, God of Lies, with a couple of the Triomes and the Blightstep Pathway. So just 6 sources of red, but it is a 7-drop and only 4 copies, and I'm sure we're going to be using Valki a little bit more. But if you saw the Jund Midrange deck, then you know exactly how powerful Tybalt is in this format. I know the format just started and all, but still. So, the aim of this deck is to play a bunch of discard spells, like Acquisitions Expert, a new card, Elderfang Disciple, Valki of course, and use a bit of a mid-range tempo with Doom Foretold, Elspeth's Nightmare, a little bit of card advantage with Mazemind Tome, and the top end consists of Elspeth the Conqueror's Death and Tergrid, God of Fright. Now this one seems very interesting because all the cards that my opponents are going to discard come right to me. Oh, excuse me, I just ate lunch. And then the flip, where I can tap it, target opponent, or target player, loses 3 life, and thus they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discarded card. So if I draw multiple copies of this, I can play the land part, use it immediately, and then the creature half, the god part, gives me some advantage. And then of course I can, late game, I can untap the land and just keep on going. The sideboard, nothing too special. 4 duresses for the control matchups, Elspeth Conqueror's Deck for the mid-range matchups, Extinction Event for the aggro matchups, and just a couple other random slots here. This is not my list. This is one that I found. Still working on brewing my own decks. And I'm not 100% sure how I feel about this. I don't think it's going to be powerful enough, but we'll see. Only one way to find out. Teveron. Oh, come on, Magic, you got this. Yes, I will gladly play first. Alright. It's got some discard. It's got some stuff going on. So, let's get our scry on here. Yeah, sure, I'll take another land. Now, I think what I want to do... Because number of cards equal to the number of creatures in my party, and I forget what my party is, but I think Cleric is one of them. So I'm going to start with Elderfang Disciple. Make my opponent discard. I think what I'm really hoping for are the control matchups for this. I think. Not quite sure. Alright, so some sort of mono-white aggro deck. Heartless Act is awkward with a Luminarch Aspirant. So... with power 2 or less, so I'm going to use that on the Aspirant. Gonna get the red source in now while I can. And I don't think I'm blocking, so I'll just get my attacks in there. I'm pretty sure a god is not considered a member of a party, so I don't think I'm going to be playing out him. Though I suppose I could. Or I could do both of them at the same time. Alright, well, let's empty out my opponent's hand. Get a black source here. Yeah, and I'll play the other one. So now my opponent doesn't have anything going on. I can double block to kill their 3/2 Well, I wouldn't really kill, I suppose. I'd be just training my things. I don't know if I want to do that. Well, if they do that, if they give it indestructible, then I'm just trading a 1-for-1, really. Yep. Okay. I have plenty of things to sacrifice. Yeah, let's Doom Foretold. I've never actually cast a Doom Foretold before. I don't think. It's first time for everything, I guess. Seasoned Harrowblade is a little awkward with against a discard deck like mine. Alright, so if I do that, then I sacrifice that. You discard a card that you probably can't cast, and then you sacrifice that. Let's do that. One, two, three, four, five. I need 2 more lands to get full to get Tibalt. I'm not under a ton of pressure. Though I kinda am, aren't I? I'll do it. We'll see what the last card is. Hopefully it's a creature that they can't cast. Giant Killer. Okay. And now I'll kill that. So I can make that a 1/2. And then block. There we go. Elspeth conquers death, eh? From my graveyard. I don't really want anything from my graveyard yet. There isn't anything there. Other than some discard spells. I will say, opponent's very unlucky with the whole not drawing lands thing. Well, that makes things a little awkward. Maybe I should have played the Elspeth Conquers Death. I think I'll do that right now. Just to get a little bit of value. Hopefully I draw a land next turn so I can Liliana, play the land plus. Perfect.
I have the right to choose my own fate. And we're doing things my way.
Is this deck working? Am I seriously getting away with this? Holy crap, okay. Against an aggressive deck too. Alright. What am I bringing in? So, whoop, what is this anyway? Sacrifice a creature or planeswalker with the highest converted mana cost. Sure, it's just extra removal. Do they really have anything that I care about? Yeah, we'll do it anyway. Maybe Extinction Event. Because they are an aggressive deck. So I want some things here. I don't think there's anything ECD actually does, right? So I'll get rid of that. I'll get rid of that. There's not a whole lot anyway. This is nice, but is it too slow? Maybe just trim some of the discard spells. That's also removal. I suppose they're not terribly aggressive. I'll get rid of the Mazemind Tomes. Those are mostly for controlling mid-range matchups anyway. I hate to drop that on turn 2 with a hand full of other 2-drops and then just have it stay in my hand, not do anything. Ooh, we got a guard. We got a god. All right. More discard, sure. I have enough discard. I probably should be looking for lands for this dude. Girl? Can a god really be considered male or female? I have... This is like mono black, isn't it? I'm just splashing white for Doom Foretold. So we'll do that. Play that. Ooh, that's a good card to see go away. Alright, this dude's getting bigger. Which has got me worried. Though they're not doing anything. Let's just see about discarding more stuff. The hell was that? Okay, that was kind of weird. Protection from gods, that's kind of annoying. Enters battlefield, exile one target attacking or blocking creature. Flash in first strike. That's an instant removal spell, but I suppose I don't care about that. So let's get rid of your anti-god card. No attacks. Yeah, this should have been inscribed to the bottom. Yeah, this aspirin's very annoying when I'm playing 4 Heartless Acts. So. I think what I do is I don't attack. When my opponent attacks, I'm going to Heartless Act, remove the counters from the aspirant. Block. And that card will be out of the picture. Actually, that was a 1-2, right? I messed up. I messed up. I could have saved my dude. And that's also awkward because I can't discard those. But I can't. Well, hold up. What'd you draw? That doesn't affect me. That doesn't affect me. Perfect. But you can make this bigger, which could be a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Opponent has 5. So they can just play out the things, or play that out too. So that's odd, that's odd. This is also odd, which sucks. One, two, three, four. So I can do this. Ah, it's a land, isn't it? Put the card from the graveyard battlefield under my control? Yes, I would. I would like to do that. So next turn I get to do that. This is awkward. Okay, so you are going to attack with that. It's a near empty board. You're top decking. Alright, so now I have 2 blockers and I'm about to play a Tybalt on a empty board or near empty board. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Here we go.
Trickery is just a share in my pain.
I can do the Fabled Passage just to thin my deck out a little bit. I know thinning margins are small, probably don't matter at all. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, so you're gonna poke my Tybalt. That's fine. Oh, I'm at 6. Right. Well. Yeah, let's do this a safe way. I can play it anytime I want, so we'll just do this.
Run now, and I might spare your life. I really don't care about your plans.
I will say, this is going much... That went a lot better than I expected. Okay. We might be onto something right here. Match number 2 against Red. Hope they're not playing mono red. That would suck. I don't know if I can beat that. Alright, this is a hand. I'll keep it. Now, opponent mulligan to 5, their name is Red. Celestia, huh? The mulligan to 5 against a discard deck, though. Ah, we're doing this again. Gosh darn it. Well, let's do this. Make you discard. Okay, so it's like an actual counter deck. So Heartless Act really sucks here. Although it is just a straight up removal for the Stonecoil Serpent. I'm not playing anything turn with 3 mana, so scry that to the bottom. Gets -X for X's number of cards in my graveyard. Do I kill the Serpent or do I trade with the Aspirant? Probably the Aspirant. No, not the Serpent. All right, so move 3 counters from a creature. Move your counters. Block there. Now they have a 4/4 Trampler, which is not good for me. I have 2 cards in graveyard. So not quite enough where this Liliana is going to be good. Do I play out Valki? Get their last card? What if it's a land? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'll do it. Well, that's not really that great, is it? So, if I double block, puts 4 cards in graveyard, which means Liliana can kill it. But then you just get the Skyclave. I'll wait another turn. Too many lands now. Well, instead, I think what I'll do... I'll leave these guys as blockers.
Ruining your day is going to feel great.
Actually, I should have done that one.
For your loss.
So I know they have trample, so Liliana's probably in trouble. Unless if they attack me. Get -4. So soak up a little bit of damage. Plus get another card in the graveyard. Heartless Act. So I have 4 cards in graveyard, so give you -4.
You can scream if it hurts too much.
I'll leave that in my hand in case I want to discard it to Lily. Well, might as well turn that into a 2/2.
You think too much.
It's gonna be a slow grind, but I think we're getting there. Opponent's also very unlucky drawing a lot of lands.
Sorry for your loss.
And opponent's dead. Alright. Game 2. Against another aggressive deck. So, Elspeth Nightmares coming in. Extinction Events coming in. I don't really know how good this card's gonna be. But, just like last time, Elspeth Conquers Death, not that great. I'll take the Mazemind Tomes out. A Heartless Act out. I probably should just take out like maybe a second one of these. Add something in here. I'm gonna draw. I don't know if I want a 3-drop removal. I'll try something like that. Because Doom Foretold. Heartless Act is definitely a better card for destroying creatures without counters, but it could also remove counters. It does stuff. This one's a little bit slower, but discard with board wipe is fine. Do that, looking for land. Worst case scenario, I could always play this. Alright, make my opponent discard again. I really like Disciple into Expert. That little combo. Stone Coil Serpent's annoying. Although they're all even CMC, which makes my Extinction event pretty good. Oh, if I could get there. Oh, that's an artifact. That's not a land. What the hell am I talking about? Alright, so we'll do this. Get rid of one of your cards. Hopefully opponent plays out the Skoos so that I can Extinction event. I'll just do this now. I still have a really good chance of drawing a land, although some of them do come into play. Tapped. Come on, untap land. Dang it, okay. Well, I gotta kill a thing. As much as I would like to Extinction event this board, I have to do this. I'm gonna choose the Scavenging Ooze. Maybe it should have been the Serpent because Serpent has trample. Come on, untap land. Wow. That is bad. Well, play that out as a blocker, I guess. 44.7% chance of drawing a land. And I did not draw a land. Come on, everything is an even mana cost. Just let me have this, please. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. Even. Now, hopefully I'm able to just run away with the game. Though I'm at 4 life. Really? You played that out? Interesting. I can play that as the artifact. I think I'd rather do this. I'll get rid of my Doom Foretold. It's not really great right now.
I really don't care about your plans.
Let's go ahead and kill that. Discard Disciple. It's not really doing anything right now.
Sorry for your loss.
If I don't draw never mind. I was thinking about flipping over my god, but I'll just take the win, I guess. Whew, 1 win away from making Mythic for the first time in my life. This is exciting. Iago. With a Teferi avatar. That's the word. Not emblem. Avatar. That's a lot of removal. If they're playing a creature deck, this is great. If they're not, I'm in trouble. Ah, why? Why, opponent? Oh, I see. Well, that must be Foretell. As much as I would like to play that for the Tybalt side, I think I'm just going to play it out as a creature and see what my opponent's up to. Oh, okay. Goldspan Dragon. I'll take one of those. So they are playing creatures, which is good. Unfortunately, I don't know the format well enough to guess what card that is. Scratch to the bottom, that's good. Ooh. So, you don't have much for creatures, but I can at least get some value out of the second part there. So let's go ahead and attack, see what happens. This is basically just a 3 mana, next turn you discard a card, pretty much. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a really good one. Beginning of upkeep, put an hour clock on it. Shuffle your hand and graveyard, draw 7 cards. Okay. So you get that, I draw that, and I'm gonna make you discard something. I can make you discard a land. The negate's probably what I want to get rid of. So you're gonna play the dragon next turn, which I can kill. I don't really care about your Storm's Wrath. I'll take the negate. So you get to do that and draw a card. I could just Doom Foretold. Nah, not yet. So I'm gonna kill that. Unfortunately, you do get a treasure token out of the deal. Alright, so now I'm looking for a land. There we go. Oh yeah, and you exit the graveyard for that. Even better. So, play that out. Play out my God card. If I play Doom Foretold, each player sacrifices non-land, non-token, a non-token permanent. So whatever my opponent discards or sacrifices, I get. So it's a pretty good combo. The question is whether or not I want to make that risk, because Doom Foretold affects my stuff too. Right now the only thing they would get is Midnight Clock. Well, I would get that actually, so depends on what I draw next, but I think I'm gonna Doom Foretold. Okay, they're gonna do that instead. That's probably the smart thing to do. I wouldn't mind my opponent discarding something. Hopefully they discard the Storm's Wrath. Because I really want to turn my... Ah, dang it. I was hoping to turn my Valki into their dragon. Which maybe I should have done. Could have done both of them, I think. Because I would have got a treasure token, which makes 2 mana. Yeah, so they're going to do that instead. And now they get their dragon. So they'll either discard the dragon or discard the last card with this. And then from there... we'll just do this. Alright, so discarding the dragon, which is interesting. So now I'm gonna leave up Heartless Act or Mazemind Tome. Although I might just leave the tome for this Doom Foretold. Because I really don't want this to pop off. Alright, so you're gonna draw some more cards. So I activate that, draw a card, then Doom Foretold, you sacrifice that. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Get some value. Or I can Elspeth Conquers Death. What would I get back? I can get back my god. Perfect. Oh, they have counter spells. Well, I'm in trouble. Yep, that's about to pop, and you're gonna draw a bunch of new cards and shuffle. Yep. Okay. I think I waited too long. I think I had plenty of time for this Doom Foretold. Opponent has a lot of mana too with these treasures. So what's it gonna be, opponent? What are you doing? Bounce that to my hand. Sure. I assume you're going to cast that. Yep. And then I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill that one. That way they sacrifice the dragon and they don't get any treasure tokens out of it. Ah, dang it. I'm in danger. Well, let's try this again. Though I'm sure this is gonna get countered. Nope. Okay. Do you have another Brazen Borrower? Okay, great. That's out of the picture now. Unfortunately, I'm also gonna lose my thing here. I have a lot of bad draws, but I have a decent amount of good ones too. So now you can play out the creature. Not gonna bother. Liliana's pretty good. Until she gets countered. Please, please don't have it. Let me have this. Great.
Run now, and I might spare your life.
And unless if they flash in a creature, I can kill pretty much anything they have. Well, that's technically a flash creature, I guess.
I really don't care about your plans.
Alright, so what's a good draw here?
Rude.
A removal spell, which I have a lot of. That being one of them. Please don't be a counter spell. Oh, that's not a removal. I keep thinking it's converted mana cost of 2 or less, not power 2 or less.
You think too much.
Well, Liliana's dead. I was gonna be casting it anyway, better than just discarding it. And I can't use her minus ability at 1.
I was bored anyway.
Yeah, I'd probably counter that too. Alright, so my god's a good draw. Tybalt's a good draw. Agadeem's Awakening, which I have 1 of in here, is probably a good draw. Yeah, maybe. Well, speak of the devil. Okay. I do have enough to cast it, right? Yeah. Go ahead, draw your card, try to get the counterspell. Now, what am I doing here?
Beg. It won't help, but it amuses me.
I can exile that, make it go down to 2. Or I can plus. I think I'm gonna plus. That's smart. Try to scry something bad to the top. Two damage to target creature or planeswalker if you control 3 or more snow permanents, which I don't. So I'll play mine. Scry, I don't want that. So you can attack my Tybalt down to 3, then I plus 2, make it go up to 5, then you attack again. Or you can just do that. Ah, every time I draw what I need. So the God's not a good draw. Tybalt's still good. Agadeem's Awakening probably not good enough. Heartless Act is good. Doom Foretold, nope, don't want that. So I have some draws, but the land is not one of them. So Mazemind Tome in. Elspeth Conquers Death, probably. Duress, definitely. I don't want that. Highest converted mana cost among creatures and planeswalkers. Maybe. I'll come back to that one. So yes, yes. Maybe. Not really doing a whole lot with it. That's fine. The second ability is fine, but overall, not that great. Probably Heartless Act. Do I want to... That's a lot of removal to get rid of, though. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things of removal. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. They're going to be bringing a lot of counter spells, too. Sure. This is probably going to be a land, though, so I don't even get the value. Do I want to start getting my scry on? No, I want to start discarding. Make my opponent have as less options as possible. I don't even know if I want to play these out. Just because I want the Tibble part so bad. Alright, Liliana changes things. I do want to land. So the land makes me want to play this out. Alright, so you have a counterspell. A counterspell. A counterspell. Counterspell. I can assume a counterspell or a draw to, and a removal / land. Oh, magic. Stop it. Okay, so how the holy hell do I play around this? If I play Liliana, you're gonna Disdainful Stroke. Mazemind Tome, you can negate it. At some point, that's gonna have to happen anyway, so step number 1 is attack. I think I bring out the Mazemind Tome to draw out one of the counter spells. Yep, negate, sure. Scry to the top. I don't like that. So what's a good thing is, if I keep doing this, they don't really have any creatures of removal, they just have a bunch of counter spells. I'm not gonna play my Liliana into one of their counter spells. Either they have to tap out and deal with my board at some point, like right then and there. So I get to resolve my Liliana. Okay. I feel like that was bad on their part. Well, I'll attack first. There's not a 1-mana counterspell, is there? Oh, that produces mana! Oh no! I didn't know it did that! Oh no. Oops. Alright. I get to play a god card. No, I don't. It's gonna get countered. Well, once again, they're in the position where they either need to tap out to deal with my board, or die, I guess. I just wish I had more power on the field. Liliana, do I play that into account? Which one would I rather lose? Probably this. So 5, if I get 8 mana. Well, if I get 8 mana, I'll just play the Tibalt. I should have played that as a land. Didn't realize how close I was to Tibalt, actually. Alright, playing the dragon. See? Punished. Well, now I can resolve something. How many cards in my graveyard? 3? 3, 4. Damn. If I just played my lands. I can resolve Lily, but then what? I think I just Heartless Act it and hope for the best. Gives them mana, which sucks, because now they can counterspell. But they get to sacrifice that, counter it, yep. Then I get to play my land, then my Liliana. And now I have 4 cards in the graveyard. I resolve Lily, kill your thing, attack you. I have 2 lethal threats and a card that has to be answered. And even then, I have Tibalt. So I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm in pretty good shape. Well, I get to draw 7 new cards. And none of that does it. Alright, game 3. Game 3, what do I want? I don't really want any of those. Oh, God. Oh, what did I eat? Chicken nuggets, that's what I ate. Chicken nuggies. So, they have a lot of counterspells. So priority number 1, get creatures on the board. And start beating down like I did there. A little slow, but I'll keep it. I'm on the draw, which sucks. That's a good one, though. But when do I play that? Do I play that now, or do I play it before? No, I'll play it now. Bunch of counter spells. I don't care about those. This can counter anything, so I think I'll go with that. So this time, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be a little more aggressive with my spells. Okay, well, you scried that to the top. It's probably a land, I would imagine. So, this coming turn, I'm gonna play Liliana, you're gonna Disdainful Stroke it. Or do I Disciple? If you Disdainful Stroke, you can still Mazemind Tome. It's annoying. I think I just have to hope that one of these Lilianas resolves. Definitely not this one. Opponent has a lot of draws at another counterspell, but I think that's what I have to do. Actually, if I draw a land, I'll play the God next. Alright. This can't get negated at least, so that reduces the amount of counterspells they can have. Of course, you have the other Disdainful Stroke. Maybe I should have taken the Mazemind Tome. Alright, that can be good. I'm 2 mana away. So play this out. Take a peek at what my opponent's doing. If they counter it, then great. That means they're not countering my Lily. Okay. So you can make a shark for 3, which I think I'm okay with. Play that. I imagine you're gonna... Would you counter that? I think I'd rather just discard a card. Well, yeah, you do that first. Okay. So definitely not attacking. I can Liliana that away. Sure. Left up 2 mana, so it's a little suspicious. You have 2 unknown cards. I'm just gonna go for it. No way. No way. Okay. That pause makes me think they have another Shark Typhoon. That can hit Planeswalkers too? Oh no! Oh man. Whoop, not that one. Alright. Scry 2, draw 2. One on top, one on bottom, that's scary. Damn. Well, now I can't attack. Well, suppose I can. I can always kill it. But I'd rather save my Heartless Acts for their dragons and typhoons and whatnot. I'll save that duress for when I actually draw a big thing. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can duress you. Got the removal spell for it though. Well, that just means I'll use the artifact side. Not yet. That thing's gonna get a little out of control. I can remove some counters, but only 3 at a time. What do I have against that? Just blockers? Yeah, I guess just blockers. I probably should have blocked there. Because now they can just kill whatever blocker I have. Yeah, that was bad. Well, I think I'm dead. Because I didn't block. Would it have mattered? I'm unsure. So I'd be at 17. You kill that. Yeah, I should have blocked. Now I'm dead. Well, not only should I have blocked, I should have had... Okay, I definitely made mistakes this game. Yep. Well, definitely not the deck's fault. That was my fault for that last game. It was still pretty good though. Still pretty good games. Hi, Cameron. Alright. Get to go first again. Well, that's a lot of late game potential. I don't think I can do it though. Ah, screw it. I'll give it a shot. Seems funny. Just don't be super aggressive, please. Alright. Keep that in my back pocket. So another green deck of sorts. Whoop, whoop. Green, white. Alright, double god, which means I get to do both halves. Which is pretty good. Opponent's not being super aggressive, so I can take my time. Though I would like another land. I would like some discard is what I would like, actually. Not exactly what I had in mind. Alright, so I Liliana. Plus, what do I discard? I think
Address me
Conquer's
as
Death.
Queen of the Dead, please.
Maybe I should have discarded my god, because I could cast the
I really don't care about
ECD
your plans.
and reanimate it. Oh, you're playing Naya.
Keep your
Come on, untap land. Well, at least it's a land. I don't want to do any of that. So I'm definitely gonna Heartless Act to kill the Lovestruck beast. But I don't think I'm... Actually, I am gonna discard. I'm gonna discard one of my gods. Because with Elspeth Conquers Death, I can bring it back. Opponent's in the tank.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
And I want my next draw to be something useless that I don't mind discarding. Oh, that's a good one though. Oh, I should have killed the Lovestruck beast. Dang it, now I'm gonna really regret that. Opponent was tapped out. I should have just killed it then and there.
Some attention I don't love.
There we go. That's something I don't mind getting rid of. Alright, opponent, discard a permanent. A really good one.
Sorry for your
Okay.
loss.
Yeah, I'll take that. Exile that. A temple would be nice. Because then I get to play it, scry, and then not discard anything while also playing my Elspeth Conquers Death, which I get to use against the Great Henge. Ooh. This deck is sweet. I'm picking up what it's putting down. Opponent's drawing a bunch of cards, which is annoying. Only more fuel for me, though. Okay. I don't think I mind discarding that. This Bone Crusher is going to be pretty annoying, though. I have 4 cards. I can give that -4. Then Conquers Death. Great Henge. Oh, what do I do here? Because I want to kill that and that. There's no way you give me a permanent, but all your things are permanent, so I'll start with that.
I really don't care about your plans.
If my opponent ends up killing my Lily, I could always bring it back. Okay. That's annoying. Not the end of the world, though. No blocks.
You've stained my gown.
Oh no, that's a good one. But that was not a good hit. Alright, what's your last card, opponent? A land.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Well, I'm in danger. I'm in a lot of danger. Probably should have blocked. Maybe I should have let them keep the Great Henge. Because the more cards I draw, the better it is for me because of my god. And right now, Edgewall Innkeeper and Bonecrusher Giant are really annoying. I could trade with Bonecrusher, but that's not gonna be good enough. Liliana's dead anyway.
I'm a survivor.
Land isn't gonna do it either. I don't really have anything. Man, that sucks. I was doing well. Alright, well. They have a lot of things that are more than that, so... Extinction Event in. Soul Shatter. Probably not. Don't think I want all of those. Doom Foretold is good. Elspeth Conquers Death actually does have hits. Quite a few hits. So maybe I want the full 4. One less Liliana. Something like that. So now I will... Well, I suppose I also kept a really questionable hand. So I'll be a little more picky when it comes to that. Like this. This is decent. Doom Foretold in this deck is definitely very awkward. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, turn 2, I'll do Disciple. Now, the real question is, do I play out Valki? I think the answer is yes. I can't be that greedy, not this early in the game. But just in case I do want to be greedy, I'm going to start with the Disciple. That card also screwed me up that last game. They were top decking and then all of a sudden, bam, 4 free cards. Well, they weren't exactly free, but you know what I mean. Well, now I kind of want to just do that. Two lands, sure. Get rid of one of them. Do I play Doom Foretold? I think the answer is yes. Kills your love-struck beast. Makes it awkward for my opponent to actually play a permanent. But then what? Okay. Okay. Oh, we'll get rid of that. So on your turn, that's going to get sacrificed. And on my turn, that's going to get sacrificed. I think I Liliana here.
The best thing about zombies is their adoring obedience.
Can't really play the Great Henge unless they get really lucky. Even then, I don't think there's a way.
We're doing things my way.
Played that one from your hand as opposed to exile. Interesting. You're playing multiples. So is my opponent just trying to... Okay, well, that's a lot of cards. So I'll sacrifice that. The second Liliana. I can kill Bone Crusher Giant. Let's start by taking a peek at what's in my opponent's hand. That's a lot of good stuff. Well. So on their turn, they're discarding... I don't know what to do here. So if I take Bone Crusher Giant, I can make them discard the Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah. Well, that... What am I talking about? That's the only option I have. I could actually turn that into Bone Crusher Giant too. I'm gonna discard my own Lily. Discard Lily, you discard that. Or I kill that, leaving you with 3 things. If I plus, she goes to 6, 4, block 5, 6. Yeah, I'll just do this. Because you have to sacrifice one of them.
I have no interest in fighting fair.
Okay. So now I block there. Liliana takes 4, takes 5, goes to 1. Alternatively, on my turn, I can sacrifice my own Doom Foretold. But then you get a Bone Crusher, so no. I'll do that.
You're more powerful than I thought.
What the hell is that? So lands your opponent's control into the battlefield tap. Nope. Non-creatures your opponent's cast, but because for a cost 2 more. Wonderful. I don't think I'm blocking. Alright, so scry Heartless Act. So I played Doom Foretold, you sacrifice that thing. Yeah, I guess I'll keep it. Doom Foretold is basically just a 4-mana removal spell for just that dude, really. Opponent's winning the race, technically. Alright, well, I'm gonna sacrifice my own Doom Foretold. This is a very interesting race. So I'll end up taking 3 this turn. But my opponent's now dead in 2. So they have to leave their 1/1 up as a blocker, and if I draw a removal spell and they have nothing, then I win. Ugh. Alright. What do you have, opponent? Wow, that was a good one. So was that. But that bought my opponent some time. Alright, can I scry something good to the top? That's good. That's really good. Now, which half is better, the creature half or the artifact half? Okay. Probably the artifact half. Alright, so you draw a card, and I make you immediately discard it or lose 3 life. Woo-wee. Okay. Game 3, that was too close for comfort. Maybe I do want Soul Shatter. Just, the more removal, the better. What do I get rid of? Maybe just some of those guys? Doom Foretold is a card I'm not terribly impressed with in most decks, but it was impressive that game. It did some work. Hello, opponent. It's a lot of mid-game stuff. But it's got a board wipe. So it can't be that bad. That's how that works, right? Alright, something else to do on turn 2. Removal spell. I want lands, but that's pretty good too. I think I just mostly want lands right now. Opponent also has awkward mana going on right now. If they attack, I'm definitely trading to kind of turn off the Lovestruck Beast, but I don't think they attack. They got rid of a Conqueror's Death, okay. Yep, there's that. So if I were to Extinction Event that, I'd have to choose odd, so I don't mind doing this. Alright. That Great Henge is gonna be a problem. Seven, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you do need an untapped land in order to play it, though. Well, I'll do that. What do you got planned over there, opponent? Bonecrusher Giant. Okay. That's also 1 power creature. So 2 cards in graveyard, not good enough for Liliana. That's an even mana cost. So if you play that... I don't think I want an Extinction Event yet, though, is the thing. I'm gonna play this out because any one of those things getting discarded is good with me. I'll let my opponent make that decision. Okay. Now I can Extinction. Or do I Doom Foretold? I think it's just Extinction Event. Get my 2 for 1. Get my 2 for 1. Makes Great Henge worse. They're struggling with mana, so they can't do that one. Alright, well now they can, of course. Oh, that's a lot of good hits. So... I think I Doom Foretold. You sacrifice that. Then my turn I sacrifice that. I just don't want them playing things and making them bigger. I also want to make things awkward for my opponent to play permanents. That card's really good. Try another one. So. Make my opponent discard a card. And I can literally down tick as opposed to plussing, because I don't want to get rid of my Elspeth Conquers Death. But you play double Edgewall Innkeeper. Man, that's rough. What if I Lily plus discard this dude? Then you destroy that. I sacrifice that. You're left with a huge board. I'm just gonna take some time. Take a little time off. No, I'm gonna play Liliana.
I have the right to choose my own fate. And
Then I'm not gonna do anything with her. I think that's the play. So yep, you're drawing a lot of cards. So now Elspeth Conquers Death, the Lovestruck Beast, which sucks because they have this Great Henge. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now minus Liliana, kill Lovestruck Beast. Heartless Act, Edgewall Innkeeper. Liliana still dies, but you lose the Edgewall Innkeeper. No. 3, 4, 5. Elspeth Conquers Death. Lovestruck Beast. Tick down, kill Edgewall Innkeeper. Yeah, I'll do something like that. Maybe I just plus. I don't want to lose my Heartless Act, but minusing Liliana doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. I think I'd rather they just discard a card.
I really don't care about your plans.
Ah, now you're gonna play it, aren't you? No, you can't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7, 8, 9. No, you can't. Ooh, okay. Oh, come on.
Keep your grimy hands off.
Land is not what I wanted there. So, I sacrifice my own Liliana, kill probably Bone Crusher Giant. I don't think there's a winning play. I'm in a lot of trouble here. If I plus... Make him discard a card. Alright. Well, now they're gonna Great Henge with a good board. And I'm top decking. It's not looking good.
I'll be even more powerful next time.
Even if I draw a Tybalt, I think I'm in trouble. 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I guess that's step number 1. Oh, but do I kill Bonecrusher Giant or Great Henge? Great Henge is just going to give so much card advantage. And what do I bring back anyway? 6, 5, so I go to 4. I have to get rid of Bonecrusher Giant, otherwise I'm just dead before I can do anything. So Adventures draws a card from Edgewall Innkeeper. Creatures draws cards with Great Henge. And then you have that to just really mess things up for me. I think I need Extinction Event, but that's not even really gonna get the job done. Alright, and that's not it. GG. Damn, that was a long game. Oh well, on to the next one. Last one. Run, Thunder, Snow. Alright. Last game. Last game, and I get to be on the play again. Sweet. Alright, well this has got some pretty decent tools in it. A Scry land for turn 1 as well. I think I'm in the market for more lands. This deck again. Well, I think I'm gonna leave up Heartless Act because if they play the dude that gives creatures +1/+1 counters, or not. Well, instead, I guess I'll kill that. Maybe I should get rid of this dude. He seemed to be a more aggressive deck than what I've seen so far, so I'm gonna play this guy out. Rimrock Knight, sure, yeah, I'll take you. No reason not to. Now the question is, do I trade? I think the answer is yes. And for that reason, to stop that from happening. So you can give it +2, attack Liliana for 3.
Every death is an opportunity to increase my influence.
Maybe I should have just Mazemind Tome there. Drew a card. Liliana here is not that great, especially when they draw that. Those are some pretty good hits.
Well, that's a missed opportunity.
Pretty good. That's awkward. Well, what do I do here? I don't think I do anything. That's not true. I kill the 1/1. That's what I do. Otherwise, they're just gonna play a bunch of things, put counters on that, and then hit my Lily. Okay, well now I get to kill that. Unless they play something else because they have... yeah. Why would you do that? Liliana's already gonna die. For 8 damage, I think I would have just hit me. Alright, well, this other Liliana's not gonna be good. That's not good either, so draw a card, I guess. Doom Foretold. Oh, man. I'm in so much danger here. That card is so good. Holy crap, is it good. I can't beat that. I'm moving on. And they have Embercleave. Alright, so super aggressive deck. I want that in. As opposed to Mazemind Tomes. Conqueror's Death can be good. I don't know how good it is, though. How good is Elspeth's Nightmare? They have a lot of things that don't have power to or greater. I don't know, something like that. We'll give that a go. Ooh. It's 2 lands though. Alright. I'll try it. Opponent mulligan 2, which is good for me. More cards I get to discard. This guy's really good. I think I'm trading. As great as it would be to get double value, choose 2 cards, ultimately opponent still discards only 1. So I'll take that trade. I didn't draw a land. That sucks. 46% chance. Almost 50%. Yeah, definitely get rid of that guy. He can be a problem. Alright. Unreal. Okay. Still gonna keep on going. Keep on keeping on. If I can only draw some lands, I'll be in good shape. Opponent doesn't have much going on. Do I make him discard the last card or do I kill this dude? Well, I start by attacking. Let's make him discard their last card. Pretty soon here, it's gonna be a 50-50 shot at a land. A tap land would be nice. Get that out of the way. There it is. Alright, so no attacks. That dude's annoying. So even, odd, even. And both my guys are even. So I am going to Heartless Act, kill the token. I think I take this hit. God damn, okay. We're probably gonna put them all on that dude. Alright, so you put on the Bone Crusher Giant instead. So let's just go ahead and kill the Bone Crusher Giant now. Come on, hit me. What the holy hell is this? Ah! 48.9! Now I'm about to get hit for a bunch. About to get hit for 5 in the air. Nothing I can do about it. I'm probably gonna draw the land and it's gonna be a tap land. You just watch. Wait for this. I suppose I could have blocked that, couldn't I? Well, I get to block it, I guess. Or I get to tap it down. Oh my god. Just keeps getting better. Hey, can I have some of those? What is this? That's pretty good. So if I Heartless Act, it taps it down. I think that's what I gotta do. Oh, I knew it! I mean, I kind of want that, but I think I have enough. I just need to survive. I probably could be getting in with this dude, but I'm not taking that risk. Flying first strike, return. Wow. And you get to do it again. Jeez, Oh, you played at main phase. Oh, so you're telling me there's a chance. I was just about to say I can't Extinction Event because it killed my only blocker and they have a haste threat, but yes. Thank you, opponent. Thank you. I'm still probably dead, but thank you. Alright, don't mess this up. Even. Okay. Oh, no! Ah! I was so close! What a top deck! Wow! That sucks. Okay, so final thoughts on the deck. Even though we went 2 and 3, I was very impressed with it. I was expecting to like not win any games at all, but the 2 games that we won hands down, no contest. And the games we lost, one of them was because of mana, one of it was because of me, and the other, well, 2 of them were mana really. So I don't know. I think this deck has potential. I don't know about the white splash. I know that Elspeth Conquers Death is really good in most situations. Doom Foretold in this deck is hit or miss. I know with the inclusion of these 4 right here, you don't mind sacrificing them, but I feel that if we splash for a different color, or even just keep it mono black, but I think splashing is probably the correct thing to do. Keeping the red colors for Tybalt, which I don't think we got to play in any of these matches. I don't remember, which is a shame if that's not the case. No, we did get to play it once, right? Whatever. Maybe the sideboard could use a little bit of work as well. I'm not quite sure. That's the thing when it comes to new metas, is you need to experiment a lot. And I think this is a good experiment. It's something I may revisit later on. And I know I have a bunch of other decks I need to play, but I was very impressed, even though we only went 2 and 3. How many lands are even in this? 25, 26 when you include this, which is good enough. So all those mana problems is kind of bizarre. But let me know what kind of changes you would make if you would splash a different color or keep it Orzhov. And yeah, until then, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you all enjoyed. And I will see you on the next one.